It's usually an open door for the city's most vulnerable, but today our place has taken the drastic step of locking its gates due to a rise in violence.
This was based on, some increases we've been seeing in levels of violence and aggression, and also, trying to get people to adhere to mask policies.
Our place says the situation inside its drop-in center was becoming unsafe for staff and other clientele. They've shut it down for a day to come up with a safer way to help people in the current climate.
We needed to try and look at stuff now before they get to a point where someone gets hurt.
The increasing violence isn't just confined to the 900 block of Pandora.
In the past 2 days, there's been several acts of violence in and around the place where I'm living at Comfort Inn.
CHADWICK says with the overdose crisis and the pandemic, people were already on edge. But now with COVID spreading among the street community, it's hit a crisis.
You're just afraid, that you're scared, scared, angry, tired, hungry, right? And I don't know what the solution is, but it is a problem, and it's getting worse.
Victoria police say the violence in certain pockets of the city has hit a new level in recent weeks.
There's a level of anarchy on the streets, and our officers aren't really feeling safe.
But MANAK says it's not just COVID to blame. He says warehousing vulnerable people in places like former hotels without supports has made the situation on the streets worse, not better.
I can unequivocally tell you that opening up supportive housing units without the supports that are needed and necessary to stabilize and keep our community safe, it's a disaster.
Combine that with the COVID-19 currently circulating, and he says it's become incredibly dangerous for his officers. So much so that they're no longer responding to low priority calls inside those facilities.
If there's a high priority call where the police are needed, where somebody's personal safety is at risk, Victoria police officers will don the proper PPE equipment and will be responding inside to these locations if and when needed.
MANAK says there's an urgent need for more on-the-ground mental health supports and crisis response teams. In the meantime, he warns he's willing to take whatever steps are necessary to keep his officers safe.